Good morning, everybody. Today I'm going to show you how I make what Edie and I have for supper every night. So we're going to start with 1 cup of boiled water. We're going to take 1 tablespoon of unsweetened cocoa powder, and there's no other ingredients in this except for unsweetened cocoa powder. Some of the cocos that you buy in regular stores, they are processed with alkali. So we make sure that we get pure unsweetened cocoa powder.
And how many tablespoons did you just do?
Put 1 tablespoon of the unsweetened cocoa powder. And then this is Health Fort's cacao powder, and this is organic cacao powder, 100%, no additives, nothing else in it. And I put 1 tablespoon of the cacao powder in. Then we use the pure organic stevia, and we use 8 packets. And then I whisk it up. And then this goes in the freezer. Now this goes in the freezer. I do this several hours in advance. It is about 8 o'clock in the morning now, and I won't make our smoothies until about 6 o'clock tonight. So I'm going to put this in the freezer and then we'll get back to you. And we're back. So the cocoa and the cacao powder has been in the freezer all day long. Now, when I do it that long, I have to usually take this kind of a fork and just loosen it up before I put it into the blender. And then I scrape off that. Then I add 1.5 cups of cashew milk. Out. 1 cup of our frozen cherries that we bought when we went shopping. And this is our favorite protein powder. It's called Rainbow Light Vegan Lean Protein Powder, and we like this the best. We've tried several others. They don't have the same texture. This texture is really good. So we have mixed the Rainbow Light with another protein powder to kind of help the other texture a little bit. So I'm going to put in 2 servings of protein powder, 1 for Edie and 1 for me. And then another thing we add is psyllium husk powder. And I'll show you why in just a minute. And I put in 2 servings of this, 1 for Edie again and 1 for me. And the reason we do psyllium husk is because it is a dietary fiber found. There is a dietary fiber found in psyllium husk that can help with the following conditions: cancer, colitis, constipation, diabetes, diarrhea, diverticulosis, hemorrhoids, heart disease, hypertension, IBS, kidney stones, obesity, peptic ulcer, and PMS. So we really like to add that to our smoothies, and you can't taste it. Then I put in raw organic honey, and I really like the Trader Joe's brand, and I'm going to tell you about raw organic honey. A few years ago I had strep throat, and it was pretty bad. And I put in 2 tablespoons of this. I was pretty sick, and I read online, because I don't like to go to doctors and I don't like to take medication, so I read online natural remedies for strep throat, and they said that raw organic unfiltered honey was a great remedy for strep throat. And you just put it in your mouth, let it slide down the back of your throat, and don't eat or drink for maybe 30 minutes. And you know, it cured my strep throat. So I am a big believer in raw organic honey. And I'll tell you one other story. Edie and I were on a road trip, and we were on the other side of the country, and I got stung on the foot by either a wasp or hornet or something. And we still had 2 weeks before we were going to be coming home. And all the time in those 2 weeks, this bite kept flaring up. It'd start to go down and then it'd flare up. And it was just itching and painful. When we finally got home, because I had done my research again, I put raw organic honey on it. And it will suck the toxins right out of your bites. So it's an excellent thing to have on hand. Then we like to put just a little bit of flavor in it. So I'm going to put in a little bit of hazelnut, and it's stevia. And a little bit of coconut that isn't open yet. Hold on a second. And a little bit of coconut. And then I put in about a cup-ish, a little more than a cup of ice cubes, and then fill it up with 2 cups of water. And is that everything? I've got protein, the fruit. I think I've got everything. So then we put the lid on. And I'm going to let Edie stop the video for a minute while I'm blending this up, and we'll be back with you in just a couple of seconds. Okay, we're back. I've blended up the smoothie, and I'm going to now put it in our cups. Now this is all that Edie and I have for dinner. We eat our main meal at 3 o'clock. That's why there's quite a bit in here. It's about 48 ounces. We have 24 ounces each of this smoothie. One of the reasons why is because Edie has acid reflux, and if she eats dinner late at night or past 5 o'clock, then she has reactions and it'll bother her all night and she won't be able to sleep. So we just do this at night for our dinner. Our big meal's around 3 o'clock every day, and this is our dinner, and we love it. It works beautifully. Now, one of the things that I do when I dish this up, I like to get it a little thick. Now, I have tried pouring it out of here right into the cups, and usually it'll pour a little stream out, and then a glob of it will go all over the countertop. So what I've learned, that what I do now is I scoop it out and I put it into the cups. And I probably still get some on the countertop, but you know, it washes off. And I make a cup for me and a cup for Edie. There you go. Now before I finish, I wanted to tell you a little more about raw organic honey. Honey that you just buy regular honey in the store, it contains little to no pollen, may contain antibiotics. Main ingredients is high fructose corn syrup. High fructose corn syrup is commonly derived from GMO corn. It has been linked to diabetes and obesity and hypertension and liver damage, and it also leads to plaque buildup and narrowing of the blood vessels. Raw organic honey has all the vitamins, nutrients, and enzymes intact, antiviral and antifungal properties, contains powerful antioxidants, helps ward off allergies, helps stabilize blood pressure and balance blood sugar levels, boosts immune function, helps heal skin conditions, and promotes digestive health. And there's one other one that I liked. It has antioxidants, antiviral, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, provides energy, reduces risk of cancer, defends against infections like colds and flus, as well as sinus, ear, and eye infections, promotes digestive health, soothes sore throats, minor wounds and burns, reduces high cholesterol, prevents gingivitis, benefits sleep, and detoxes the liver. It is an excellent health food. And that's it. That's what we have for dinner every night at our high-protein smoothies, and we love it. And it has been a real process in our getting healthy and getting in shape goals. Stop by again.